Hi, this is Tim Mooney, and we're back with another of our series of fundraising videos. This time, I'm sure you're getting sick of hearing from me, so I thought we would have a conversation with one of the people who's going to directly benefit from the fundraiser. April Peterson is not an actor, so she may be a little nervous during this interview, and is going to be working on grant writing for us. And that's currently what we're working on with the fundraiser. We've got about $4,000 to go, and that $4,000 is going to go towards the whole grant writing process. And I'm just going to turn this around and we'll chat with April for a while here. There she is. Hi, April.
Hi.
Okay, so let me ask, how is it that you turned out to be available to do grant writing for the Timothy Mooney Repertory Theater?
Well, I worked for Kraft Foods for 28 years, about 20 of it primarily working on systems and business project management with a little sprinkle of adult education. In the midst of a corporate shuffling or reshuffling, the opportunity to become semi-retired occurred to me that this was a great chance for me to spend more time with my children. I was a foster mom for 8 years and then became an adoptive mom. And then I found while I was freed up from the corporate life that I was liberated to explore doing things with new people and doing new things, which brought me to working with a massage therapist, a personal growth seminar, a wealth management firm, and here and there supporting Timothy Mooney Repertory Theater.
So let me just clarify while we're on that topic. You work for all four of those groups simultaneously. You're not just getting hired and fired by each one in succession.
Yes, I currently work for all four of them.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and I get to choose. And that's the great thing about my life right now. I get to choose what I do and who I do it for. And it's much more exciting and fulfilling than the corporate day-to-day grind.
Awesome. So now, given the opportunity to expand your involvement with the Tim Mooney Rep, what is it you see yourself as doing?
Well, one of the challenges I've observed with working with TMRT is that all of these awesome, creative, and inspiring experiences and programs are not available to all schools. Now with our new not-for-profit status,
Yay.
we can use the funding to expand our outreach to different schools that otherwise couldn't afford to bring us in.
So what's your vision of how this whole operation looks, say, 5 years down the line?
Grant funding for TMRT means that the Timothy Mooney Rep grows. The funding will give us the ability to separate out the creative side and the performances from the administrative, marketing, research, driving, and stage management.
There's driving involved? I hadn't noticed.
There's some driving. And it enables our executive director to create more brilliant pieces and to have the energy to do several performances a week.
I'll point out that brilliant was your word.
Brilliant was my word. It also enhances our ability to deliver these programs to the schools who also, through this funding, will be able to more afford bringing in these programs that enrich and enlighten and leave them completely and delightfully entertained.
Okay, well, thank you very much. For those of you out there who want to see this poor woman get a job and have more to do for the Timothy Mooney Repertory Theater, please click on whatever it is you click on to go and donate now. So thanks very much, April.